Going into Hockey Ultimate Team, you may be welcomed with this graphic. Monthly rewards being added. With them come monthly collectibles. Get a total of 10 of them, you get a silver pack. 25 gets you a gold pack, and 40 gets you a legend card. And that is an 88 overall Ray Ferraro, probably untradeable. In this video, I'll tell you guys how to get your hands on that card for free. Also, 5 new alumni cards have been added to the game. We're going to talk about those toward the end of the video. So let's start off by looking at these monthly reward sets that have been added. And let's see exactly how this works. There are 3 different tiers. What happens is you get your first 10 collectibles. We'll go over how you get those collectibles. You throw them into this set. Out comes out a silver pack and 10 September collectibles grouped together. So the way that this is set up, you can't just get 16 collectibles and skip to the last tier. Going into the second tier, as you see here, you're going to need the first 10 collectibles and then an additional 15 collectibles, and this is only available for 17 days. It ends on October 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to plan ahead on how you are going to attain these collectibles. Then the last set, you get the 25 group of collectibles from the second tier, and then you put in an additional 16 collectibles. Here's the beauty you guys are going to be receiving at the very end. He's got maxed out skating, great offensive stats around his overall. He's got 87 faceoffs and faceoff master and for the boys, which if both of them are activated, would give him a +6 boost in faceoffs, bringing that up to 93. Complete these sets every month, and you can have up to 12 players that all have great stats like him. So the first way you can get a monthly collectible are from these free packs that are available every 8 hours when you go into Hockey Ultimate Team. That means you can get a total of 3 of them a day without even doing anything but booting up the game. By doing so, you'd get 42 collectibles, which is enough to get the Ray Ferraro legend card. But some of you may not be available every 8 hours because of school, work, sleep, or whatever. So you have to combo this with the daily challenges. You have to complete all 5 daily challenges, which should be all the same. You have to complete 3 games, one of which is an online game, complete a set, score 3 goals, and take 10 shots on the net. I recommend completing 2 of those games in the offline challenges, and the sets should be where you convert 5 players of the same type so you can get a player of the next highest rarity. Those are really easy to do. If you don't have daily objectives, then make it a priority to complete 3 of these progression objective cycles, which will unlock the daily objectives for you. So I completed those objectives. I get a collectible right here. This will give you a max of 4 monthly collectibles a day. To get your hands on the Ray Ferraro, you'll likely need to get 3 out of 4 of the collectibles a day. Some days it's okay to grab 2 of the collectibles. So just make sure that if you're going for them, you have everything planned out. All right, now let's talk about the alumni cards that have been added to the game. First thing to mention, they're only available for a total of 3 days. Not a very long time, and what that also means is if you pull one of them, hold on to them for like a month, and their prices are going to skyrocket because they're going to be ultra rare. Thing is, maybe some of the later cards, if they're lower overall, maybe they're not going to be worth as much just because they're weaker and you could easily replace them. But Teemu Selanne is not one of those type of cards because everyone wants their hands on some salami. The name alone, because if you don't have his pre-order card, you're going to want to get it this way. And that's how a lot of people feel about this. So the only time his price will really go down in the future is when they release a higher overall Selanne for people to buy. The card itself is solid and well-rounded, especially with the amazing synergies. Call the Shot and Burner. Those are the synergies that you want to have on your team, and his stats play higher than his overall suggests. He's got a bunch of 93s, 91s, and 92s, and he's a 90 overall is what I'm trying to say. Up next is Pete Lepresti, and I'm not going to lie because there's nothing to lie about. This guy is way before my time, so I don't know how to pronounce his name. Hopefully, I did it right. He's a goalie, 82 overall. Great headshot on his card art, which I'm sure would make him very desirable. But outside of that, not too much to talk about. We all know that goalies are kind of all over the place. Maybe this year's different, though 82 overall isn't anything to be too crazy about. It's really just the fact that he has 2 synergies, and and he's 80 plus overall. That's what would make him desirable outside of the card art. Phil Housley of the Sabres Alumni is up next. He has great stats, but the one concern that I have with him as a defenseman, he's kind of small. 5'10", 179 pounds. I feel like he's going to be ragdolled around. Kevin Lowe, 85 overall, Oilers alumni. Another defenseman, he plays a little bit above his overall. I see a lot of 86, 87 plus stats, and he's bigger than Housley, I think, making him a solid choice for defense. Scott Walker looks like your average 83 overall gold rare card, except for the fact that he's got 2 team synergies. So if you're trying to activate those synergies, then he's a good choice. Otherwise, nothing too special coming out of him. Anyway, that's my breakdown of these alumni cards and the monthly sets and collectibles that EA has come out with. Stay tuned for more NHL 19 HUT breakdowns and news. And if you guys have any kind of questions or need any additional help, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.